All right, so this game has just finished. As if you notice, I'm in a different setting. I'm kind of sneaking in this recap now, so I don't have to do it tonight, especially if there's another game on tonight. So I want to see if I can get this done, and we can move on to our merry ways. We have this game between the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks coming off an 0-2, while the Heat are 2-0, and pretty good position to make the playoffs or to have like a consolation thing. But this game, oh man, what a comeback! And what top plays the Heat were making, especially in the second half, bro. It is just an absolutely, it's amazing at what they can do, and without Jaime Jaquez, because Jaime Jaquez is done for the summer. So they need who is going to step up for the Miami Heat when Jaquez is done. So we're going to start off with the box score as Kel'el Ware. Kel'el Ware, of course, he is just balling. He has scored 24 points, 9 for 12 in field goals. Didn't make any three pointers. He only missed one of them. So, and 6 for 9 free throws, 10 rebounds. So he has a double, and a steal and 3 blocks. The field goals coming from alley-oop dunks, who were just absolutely amazing. Kashad Johnson with 9 points, with 3 for 5 in field goals, 1 3-pointer, 2 for 3 free throw with 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and a block. He only played 19 minutes in the game, and unfortunately, in the third quarter, he looked like he rolled his ankle from the players, Dallas Mavericks player's foot, as it looked like a sprain, a rolled ankle sprain. He will wind up not coming back for the rest of the game. I do hope it's not too serious. He can come back in the game on Friday night, or if any case, if the Heat did somehow win that game on Friday, then he would come back. But I don't know. But wishing a speedy recovery. Hopefully, it's not too serious for Johnson. But either way, that I don't like injuries at all. Hopefully, it's nothing crazy. I don't think so, but you just never know. Pal Larson with 13 points, with 4 for 12 field goals, and a 3-pointer with 4 for 5 free throws, with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Isaiah Stevens, as unselfish as he is a awesome playmaker, and 12 points for him with 2 3-pointers, 3 for 5 in field goals, 4 for 4. So he's perfect on the line for free throws, with 4 rebounds, and listen to this, 8 assists for Stevens. 8 assists. So he is unselfish. He is making plays. He is passing the basketball, and the steal for him. And Josh Christopher, knowing what kind of a game he had on Monday, with scoring 20 points in the fourth quarter, only scored 9 points. That's because the Dallas was unwilling to have him lit the fire again, so they were guarding him for a majority of the game. But he did score a 3-pointer, but that's only 1 out of 7. 3 for 13 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws. He does have 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. 4 steals. So off the bench, Wayne Washington with just 2 points. Cole Swider with 3 3-pointers with 9 points. Daniels with 3 points. Poland with just 2 points. And the person that I'm going to talk about most, especially in the fourth quarter, Alondas Williams, 9 points, 2 for 5 in field goals, including what I believe so far is the greatest dunk of the summer. 2 for 5 in field goals, 1 3-pointer, 4 for 6 in field goals, with 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. We'll get to that when the time comes, but we will get there. For Dallas, Sharp with 0 points, with just 4 rebounds, 3 blocks. He is 7'5", 7'5", Sharp, and in the center. He is 1 inch taller than Wembanyama, and 5 inches taller than Anyway, that's useless information. I'm just telling you he's tall. He can make some good defensive moves. 4 rebounds and 3 blocks. That's it. Prosper, on the other hand, with 11 points, with 5 or 6 in field goals, 3 for 12 in field goals, with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Miller with 8 points, with 3 field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws, with 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Gortman with 19 points. He can shoot 3-pointers. He has scored 3 3-pointers, in fact. 7 for 15 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws, with 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals. And A.J. Lawson, clearly the best player who can knock down shots, with 3 for 7 in 3-pointers, 8 for 14 in field goals, 3 for 4 in free throws, with 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. All the rebounds he has made are defensive rebounds. Okay, let's go on and talk. Let's break down these games. We start off being down 6-0. Gortman with 2 3-pointers to start the game. Holy crap! This iPad almost fell off. That was a thing. Pal Larson with the layup to get things going. Kashad Johnson with 2 points to be down 2, and then free throws made by Prosper. Prosper with 2 more free throws. Pal Larson with the pull-ups jump shot. Then the Heat call a timeout, or official timeout to say the least. Warren Washington with that 2-foot dunk, which is any dunk. I mean, these guys can dunk the basketball, and this is a summer league team. All I'm saying is, with the record that they have now, the future's looking absolutely bright. AJ Lawson with that dunk to say, thank you for a repeated dunk. I forgot what the announcers were saying, but they said something. They said something revolving. Thank you for the dunk or something like that. I totally forgot. Then Melvin Ajinga with the 3-pointer. Cole Swider with the 3-pointer to respond with that. A.J. Lawson with that 3-pointer of his own plus the and 1, and then he makes that 4th point. So now we're down 11-19. Great. Paul with the driving layup to make it 13-19. Prosper with the tip-in shot. We only make 1 free throw from this Kilaware's free throws. And the first quarter ends being down by 7, 14-21 in the first quarter. The Heat looking to respond. The coach of the Heat, I can't believe I forgot his name, made some adjustments, and it kind of worked. It starts off with the and 1 dunk by Kashad Johnson. Awesome dunk, and makes that 3rd point. Now, just like that, we're down by 4. How many points we're down by next? 7, again, because Gortman makes that 3-pointer response from the and 1. Kalaware with the 2 with that shot next, and then a 3-pointer is made by Caleb Daniels with the 3-pointer. Now we're just down by 2. So we're getting close. This is to take the lead. Caleb Daniels, and he missed it, and then Gortman would say, no, we're going to put some insurance bucket in. And then the Heat makes this dunk. Where with another great dunk. And then alley-oop passed off from Josh Christopher to Kalaware, and then he ties the game up. And then from there was a foul there by Dallas. Xavier Johnson commits a foul. Pal Larson would take the lead for the Heat. Alex Fudge with the drive and dunk to tie the game up for Dallas. Kalaware gets fouled. He missed first free throw, and he gets the second one in. That seems to be the pattern. Hopefully he gets better with that. I'm not criticizing it. Christopher with that 3-pointer. Finally, he gets that one and only 3-pointer, and it's still a big one. And then he follows up with his next shot, and we're up by 6. So the Heat goes on this run. Dallas looking disoriented. Pal Larson with that shot next, plus the and 1, and he makes the and 1. Ajinka with a 2-point shot. And then another dunk by Dallas. And for the rest of that second quarter, nobody was able to make that shot. And it would be halftime. The Heat outscored the Mavericks 23-11 in the second quarter. Clearly a far better team in the second quarter than they were in the first quarter. But still, even after all that, we're still only up by 5. So, close and competitive game. Competitive game so far. But the one thing that is trouble for both teams, turnovers. They're making bad passes. And in all fairness, too, both teams, they seem to have that defensive locked-in mindset. And that's a good thing if you're the Heat. So, we go to the third quarter next. A.J. Lawson will start off finally after a minute and 30, 45 into the third quarter. It will be A.J. Lawson with that three-pointer that will get them going. But a three-pointer response made by Keyshawn Johnson with the three-pointer. Prosper will only make one of the 2 free throws from that Christopher foul. Ware makes that dunk, just their normal great dunk. A.J. Lawson with a 2-point shot. Isaiah Stevens, who is just making assist after assist after assist after assist, gets these 2 free throws. We're up by 6 again. Prosper will make the next dunk from the turnover from Christopher to A.J. Lawson, and then Prosper from that dunk from Lawson will get this dunk in. But a response alley-oop dunk by Ware, and then 3-pointers made by A.J. Lawson. The game was close. It's a great game in the third quarter. We don't know who's going to be the winner of the third quarter yet. And then Christopher makes that jumper. Johnson would make one out of 2 free throws. Emmanuel Miller with the 2 free throws. And I apologize if you hear the noise. Again, I'm at a friend's house, and they're downstairs. I'm upstairs. They're currently doing something that I don't know. But anyway, the next shot, Cole Swider with the 3-pointer that will get us going with 7-point lead. Fudge with the floating jump shot. Alondas Williams with one of the 2 free throws. I'm like, can somebody make both free throws? This has been a big struggle. And then Dallas would get on this run with Ajinka with the 3-pointer. Lucas with the steal from Xavier Johnson. And then he makes a game-tying 3. And it's tied 53-53. But Alondas has something to say about that. He makes a 3-pointer. And then the Heat go right back, taking the lead after a tie game. But Prosper, not giving up. He gets this driving layup in. Alex Fudge off the turnover from Poland. And Fudge would finally recapture the lead for Dallas after they're up for a while and then lost in the second quarter, and they finally were able to get that lead back, 57-56 for the Mavericks. The Heat called timeout, and then they were from since then the Heat was getting better after that. They made some adjustments. And then this is around that time after this is after the point where we're going to say, this is the part where Keyshawn Johnson got hurt. He rolled his ankle. This was on Fudge foot. Rolls his ankle. It was his left ankle. It took him a while to get back up. Walked in his own power. That's a good thing. Could he come back in the fourth quarter? No, he could not. He could not come back in the fourth quarter. So I hope the severity of the injury is not serious, and hope it's not something that will keep him out for the rest of the summer. But anyway, after that, there'll be a foul on Dallas. Alondas Williams will get fouled there. He makes 2 free throws. And then they recapture the lead, the Heat, and they will wind up not crumbling after that. Cole Swider, after that, makes a 3-pointer. After all this, the third quarter ends 61-57 for the Heat. Then we go to the fourth quarter. Now we talk about Alondas Williams. So first off, foul's been called on Larson. Gortman makes 2 free throws. Then Isaiah Stevens makes a floating jump shot. We're up by 4. We're continuously going to be up by 4. Then Miller would make the shot to recapture it, and then Kilauea makes a layup that will get the and one opportunity, and he missed the and one. And this is where I'm like, can we please make a free throw? Please. AJ Lawson then makes a 2-point shot, 65-63. Counted and one. He makes that third point. So I'm sure you know where this is going. We're up by 1. We have to get something going. And before I even talk about this, I'm just going to show you. I am just going to show you. I'm not going to put the audio on because I don't want to get copyright. But this moment happened. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Yeah. That, you can replay if you want. That is this, I'm just not gonna, this will never get old. The greatest dunk of the summer. Alontis Williams comes in, hooks it, and then posterized Dallas Mavericks player, fired up. Even have the commentary booth like, oh my God. Jeez. That is, oh my goodness. All my friends are watching. I'm like, holy shit. That is the best dunk ever in the summer. No question. Dunk of the summer, dude. And then to follow up with that dunk, Pal Larson makes the 3-pointer. Now we're up by 6. Going with the shot. Kilauea with that alley-oop dunk to keep getting things going. Gorman then makes a 2-point shot. We're up by 4 still. Then a 3-pointer made by Isaiah Stevens with a 3-pointer made. Then Emmanuel Miller with a 2-point shot next. We're still up by 5. Kilauea with the 2 points. Kilauea finally making both free throws. And then Alontis Williams makes 1 and 2 with the free throws next. Emmanuel Miller with the driving layup. Kilauea with another great dunk. This time it's all him from an Alontis Williams assist. One hand slams it from, just drives it in. Amazing. We're up by 8 at this point, 80-72. And then another free throws, 1 out of 2 from Pal Larson this time. AJ Lawson, people are outside. I don't know what's going on outside. AJ Lawson with a 2-point shot. We're up by 7 still. They're creeping up. But the Heat were not going to let that happen. Kilauea with another shot. He gets a hook shot in. AJ Lawson gets 1 out of 2 this time. And Josh Christopher makes both free throws. And Kilauea again makes both free throws. We're up by 12 at this point. 87-75. More free throws coming for the Heat. Isaiah Stevens this time makes both. AJ Lawson with that 1-foot dunk, and yeah, I'll give it to that. That was a nice dunk. Isaiah Stevens with the 3-pointer to pretty much end the game. Alex Fudge with another dunk. That is also a really terrific dunk. He flew. They flew. But either way, that is it for this one. 92-79 for the Miami Heat. Amazing game by the Miami Heat. And Alontis Williams, oh my gosh. When we look at the team stats, field goals percentage, they made 30 out of 63. That's 47.7% field goal percentage. 29 out of 74 for Dallas, that's 39.2. 3-point percentage is 34.5 with 10 out of 29 for the Heat. 9 out of 33, that's 27.3%. Free throw percentage is pretty wild. Dallas made way less and attempted way less than the Heat did, but they still have a higher free throw percentage because they only missed 2. 12 for 14 for Dallas. But the Heat with 22 out of 29. They missed 7 free throws. The one thing I would say with the free throws, if they can improve it to a little bit better with the consistency, they always going to have a better chance. Either way, 75.9%. The Heat with more rebounds than Dallas did. I'm shocked by that. Given that Sharp is 7'5", 36 rebounds for the Heat, 32 rebounds for Dallas, 21 assists for the Heat, and a lot. 1/4 of the assists came from Isaiah Stevens. 8. That's crazy. But Dallas with 14 assists, 14 steals for Dallas though, while we only have 8. 6 blocks for the Heat, while Dallas has 4. But turnovers they gotta work on that turnovers, especially when throughout the first half it was a turnover frenzy. But that is gonna do it with this game right here. We have just did this game. Our final regular summer league game, as I have to get right out of there. There we go. Our final regular season game, or regular summer league game, is Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern. 9 o'clock Eastern time between the Heat and the Toronto Raptors, who are also, at this time of recording, anything could change from right now. As of right now, this time of recording, they are winning 21-16 against the Utah Jazz. I have a feeling they might go 3-0. I could be wrong. But either way, that's their next opponent in the final summer league regular season game, and it's the playoffs. I don't know what's going to happen next. So when we look at the standings, the way how I understand it, top 4 gets playoff spot. I don't know the bottom 4, but I know for the rest they're done. At least I think that's how it works. I'm not quite sure because I don't watch summer league as I am right now, so I can't really say it. I have a feeling you guys know more than me. But either way, we are in fourth place in the Vegas summer league right now. We are 3-0 after, what is it? This is game 6 in the entire summer league, but game 3 in Las Vegas. It all comes down to point differential at this point with the Warriors, San Antonio, and the Clippers. So we have one more game to do it. So let's see what happens. Either way, I'm happy and I'm excited for this future. One thing I will say, when they played at their best, especially in the summer league, that tells me something. It's telling me that they have a really good farm system, especially when it comes to the G League level, and eventually when they all go to the NBA, assuming they're still gonna be around in this roster as in the future comes. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's gonna do it for this one. If you have enjoyed this video, Alanis Williams with the best dunk of the summer, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami 2G guys are back. And what he does, hit right there with the fair entertainment you deserve. This is Miami 2G. Sign off, folks. Go Heat. Good night, everybody.